Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Juliette and welcome to my daily yoga practice. Today I prepared for you beautiful 40 minutes all-level yoga routine. I will guide you through the modifications and you practice with open heart. We will do it together. So let's begin. Alright guys, we will begin here today, seated. So let's close our eyes and prepare for the practice. So close your eyes and bring your hands on top on your knees or whichever place is comfortable for you today. And start to focus on your breathing. Soft inhalation and soft exhalation. We're using the belly breathing, the healthy one. Chest breath is shallow, it's not enough. So let's set up a beautiful intention for this practice to flow with no comparison and no judgment, acknowledging each and every little achievement and respecting our body. Practicing with open heart. What if something beautiful can happen for us today? And with that, let's open our eyes and reach all the way up. Big breaths, guys. We will begin with a good arm reaches all the way, big reach, long extended arms. And let's do it just one more time. Give it one more big reach, all the way. And this time open up those arms all the way to the side, long extension. And then give yourself a good, beautiful hug. So shoulders down, hug yourself nicely, nice and tight. Keep on breathing, stay up here, close your eyes, keep squeezing yourself or fold forward with me if that's available for your practice today. Soft neck, soft breathing, and just enjoy that beautiful hug. Let's take it back all the way. Notice which arm is on top. We're gonna do another one. Big breath, reach. And with long extended arms, we're going to give ourselves another good strong hug. Keep on breathing, guys. Breathe. And if you have more room, then fold forward with me. And let's slowly take it back, and we will continue today with the shoulder roll. So let's do few, one direction, forward or backwards, doesn't matter, whichever feels right. And maybe start shallow, little one, slow ones, and then expand, make them wider and richer. And let's go ahead and roll those shoulders to the other direction. Beautiful. And then let's do one at a time, just to ensure that the shoulders are ready and open, lubricating the shoulder joints. And just a couple more. Very good, guys. And let's go ahead and turn towards the right. Gentle first, half spinal twist to open. Place remain shoulders above the hips and maybe close your eyes and just keep on breathing. Through the nose in and through the nose out. And let's take it to the other side. So all the way, look behind the left shoulder or close your eyes. Keep on breathing, guys. Make sure you don't strain that spine, but keep that spine soft, long and neutral, always. Very good. We will continue today with a little hip lift. So let's take the hands all the way behind. So somewhere very close to the base of the body. And let's take the hips up, open up, expand. Do not hurry up. Make it as slow as you need or as fast as you prefer. You can follow my breath rhythm, just don't hold your breath. And let's do just a couple more. Very good. And let's do another one. And this time we're gonna hold it a little bit longer if that is available for your body. We just do a few tiny little movements here and there. Make sure that your both palms equally grounded, guys, and you feel comfortable on that wrist. Slowly take it back on the floor, and we're going to reach our right arm all the way up and take it on the floor. Open up. Maybe it's going to be a hand, maybe it's going to be hand and elbow. Reach all the way through. And maybe see if you can bind with me behind your back. And let's switch to the other side. We're going to reach and open through this other side first, all the way, and then just hand on the floor or hand and elbow, and open it up all the way towards the ceiling. Please remain both sit bones anchored as much as possible, and see if you can bind all the way with the opposite side. Breathe, guys. Through the nose in, and again through the nose out. Beautiful. So let's come back. Very good. And we're gonna start. So let's come back. Very good. And we're gonna start to open our hips. So let's begin here. So let's begin here. We will take our right leg behind and left is up front. You can move them a little bit farther or closer to the base of your body, and we will just reach up all the way and just fold forward for the first time. Try to make sure that you fold in forward through the hip flexor, not just trying to reach the floor with the forehead, and just rest. In through the nose and out through the nose. Very good, guys. Come on back, and we're going to reach up all the way with that left arm, and we're going to take that left underneath the right and cover it with the right. Close your eyes. And again, give it a few good quality breathing cycles. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Very good. Let's come back, and we're going to take another half spinal twist. So go ahead and push against the left knee and look all the way towards the right. All the way towards the right. Keep on breathing, guys. Come back to the center, and before we will switch the legs, we're going to bring our both feet together in the bound angle, and just go ahead and sit up here with a tall spine, or gently press with your elbows right on top on your legs, and breathe. So we're holding the bottoms of the feet together, and the tops we opening just like a book, just like you opening a book and trying to read it. Few more breaths. Keep on breathing, and just focusing again on the belly, breathing the healthiest one. And come on back up with me, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and take our right up front and left behind. So make sure that you sit nice and equally, and we're just gonna go for the forward fold all the way up here. Observe the differences right and left. Make sure that you're comfortable, right? We keep that back long and extended. Breathe, guys. And just couple more good quality breathing cycles. And then we're going to come up, and we will lift all the way, open up through the right, and then we're going to take this right underneath the left and cover that with the left arm. Again, it doesn't have to be all the way so deep as I do right now. It can go much more shallow. Just observe what's happening with your body. We always prepare on inhalation. In an exhalation, we release and relax and expand the asana. Let's come back with me, and we're going to bring our both hands, our both feet again together, and this time we are going to wake up our ankles. So if that's already lowered, right, just keep it up there. You can also go ahead and just lift the bottom and support yourself with the hands, guys. And if that's very easy for you, then you're definitely ready to come with me. We're going to bring our arms all the way up front. Then make sure you don't go as far, only if it's comfortable. And then we're gonna take our both hands up front on the floor, and maybe you actually will be able to reach your forehead over those hands. And again, don't force anything. Always practice with sensation of curiosity and exploration. And we want to have the challenge, but it has to be within the right limit, guys. We're gonna give it a couple more breaths. Good job. Very challenging, but feet require stretching and flexibility training, the same like any other body part. Let's take it back. Great job, guys. We're going to extend our left leg and make sure that you're seated comfortably. We will grab our right and continue to open up the hips. So maybe start by pressing the quadricep up here towards the belly, or go ahead and start to extend that leg with me. Make sure that you keep that spine long and neutral. That leg doesn't have to go high. You can soften in your knee, or you can use strap or towel. Just please make sure you maintain soft and neutral back. So stay with me. We're going to breathe here for a few more breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Great job. And then slowly bend that knee and send that knee all the way towards the back wall. All the way, bow and arrow, all the way towards the back wall. Now, if that is very easy for you and you do have that elbow bind, then come up with me. Again, close your eyes and connect with your body. Body is craving for our attention, so it can perform much better. Again, if the bind is too much, don't worry about it. Through the nose in, through the nose out, lifting the heart, opening the heart, spacious heart. That's very good. And now we're going to bring our foot either up front here, or if you can carry it over that right knee all the way across the left, that's great. And you can support yourself up here, or we're gonna fold forward all the way up here. So belly down, it's a layering movement, like you're trying to put your belly first, not the forehead. And again, guys, don't force it. Be patient with that body, and that body will respond with the healing and with a good energy. Through the nose in, and again through the nose out. Great job. Slowly coming up, and we're gonna go for the half spinal twist again, but the other direction. So let's go ahead and grab that ankle, the right, and look behind the left shoulder all the way. Breathe, guys. In through the nose, and out through the nose as well. Focusing inside the body. Everything you need is already inside. Let's come back, and we're going to switch the legs. So let's go ahead and bring the left leg and just bring that quadricep towards the belly and slowly start to press, and then if that's available, go ahead and lift, extend that leg. Again, be patient. Sometimes it just needs a little bit longer time to be able to open. It's not even your ability or level of flexibility. It's just sometimes body needs to calm down and to be sure and it's safe. That's that next asana, next stretch is safe. So close your eyes and just continue to work on that leg. Bring attention inside that leg. Infuse that physical movement of stretching with the breath, with intelligence. And when the real true practice starts. And let's send that knee all the way back towards the back wall. So now you can hold it up here, or you can go ahead and create the bind with the elbow just like I do. Make sure you don't slouch the shoulders. It's a natural curve of the spine, that's okay, but just make sure you always striving to grow up. Keep that spine nice and tall. Keep on breathing. And then we're going to either bring that foot up front right here or carry it all the way over across your right knee. So stick up here, hold, support yourself and breathe if that's already low, or go ahead and fold forward all the way. Through the nose in and through the nose out. That doesn't have to be super low, right guys? Just give yourself a good quality relaxation. Again, take your time. Be patient with that body, and body will respond by opening faster. Make this practice joyful for your body and for yourself. A few more breaths, guys. Very good. And let's come back. And now we're going to take our left hand and grab the left ankle and look all the way behind the right shoulder. Long, extended back, and just keep on breathing. We're focusing inside that body, not out. Beautiful work, guys. So let's make our transfer to our hands and knees. Make sure that your hands, wrists, elbows and shoulders have a good alignment. Knees underneath the hips. And we're going to start more active movements. So give yourself a few movements in this cat and cow pose. Ditlasana cow and Materasana cat pose. On the way up, expand the heart. Send the belly down, tailbone up, and on the way down, release, relax. Make sure that neck is soft. And let's do just a couple more. This is wonderful flow, such a healing flow for the back. When done properly, very good. We're going to start tuck the toes and shift the weight towards the hips. Downward facing dog. Then go ahead and bend your knees back. Take them on the floor, open up in a cow pose. Do it a few more times. All the way down and all the way back. So now, if you are a beginner or you do have some back injuries, you can definitely bend your knees and lift your heels. You don't have to hold your feet all the way on the floor right away. Please be patient, guys. And let's do a couple more active flow just to open, and then we're gonna move to the next one. And if you will need to modify it and still stick with the tabletop and downward facing dog, definitely do it. So the next one, it's almost the same, but from the downward facing dog we're going to flow to the upward facing dog or cobra. So pick one which fits to your practice. Maybe you're going to mix and match. Maybe you will do one like that, and one it's going to be on your knees, and then the next one you're going to flow again all the way up here. Make sure it doesn't hurt your wrist. We're waking up, guys. We have few more flows here to bring the blood for moving in that body. One more time. Let's meet in upward facing dog or cobra pose. You can move your hands slightly farther away. Release your toes. Roll those shoulders up, back and down just a few times. Look above one shoulder, waking up the lower back, the base of the spine, the neck, other shoulder, and just a couple more. To the right and to the left. Very good. Let's tuck the toes and we meet back in our downward facing dog. So both feet, sit bones width apart or hips width apart. Your hands, guys, shoulders width apart. Practice a good alignment. Activate those arms. Make sure those arms are active. And shift the weight back away from the wrist. Make sure that the hands are flat on that mat. Navel in if you're practicing the locks. And just breathe with me. We have a few more breaths. We're going to look forward, bend our knees, and step walk or hop towards the front. Lift halfway, fall forward, fold, Uttanasana. Lift halfway through again, guys. Look forward and fall forward, fold, Uttanasana. I'm gonna practice the chair flow to wake up even more. And then I prepared for you the pyramid flow. Bend your knees, shift the weight slightly more towards the heel so you don't load your knees. Lift those arms. Chair pose, Utkatta Asana. Big breath, big sweep. Hips forward, heart up. Open up all the way. Fall forward, fold. Let's do it one more time. Reach halfway. Bend those knees. Utkatta Asana all the way. Lead with your heart. Big sweep. Don't overdo that. Back bend. Hips forward. Heart up. And all the way. Full forward fold. Let's do it just one more time. Halfway lift, guys. Bend those knees. Make sure you lead in your chair pose. Utkarasana with the heart. The chair doesn't have to be super low. Hips forward, heart up. And the full forward fold Uttanasana again. Great job, guys. So let's go ahead and step our right foot about 3/4 of the waist, which we do on our Warrior 1 or Trikonasana. So it's not as wide. We're gonna start to practice our pyramid pose. So also make it comfortable. So go ahead and square your hips. If you have to prop yourself with the blocks, use your blocks. And if not, we're just going to start to fold forward up here through the hips. Now to make sure you don't round that spine. Right, if you have to support yourself up here, I want you to support yourself up there. And if you have more range of motion, then go ahead and dive forward. We will spend here few breaths. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. We're just practicing, we're getting stronger, more flexible, more aware of the body. Keep on breathing, guys. Few more breaths here, and then we will look forward and we will bend our right knee. Hold your left foot on the floor still. Breathe, guys. Hands through the nose, out through that nose. Don't force anything, and we have just a few more breaths. Come back to the regular pose, soft knees extended, fold forward again, all the way. Breathe, guys. In through the nose, out through that nose, soft neck. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths, but this time you're going to bend your right knee and lift your left toes. Maybe you can dive a little bit deeper. Maybe you can take your both hands outside and rest. If you have support, maybe you're gonna go with me and give that front leg a good quality hug. Keep on breathing, guys. In through the nose and out through that nose as well. Great job, everybody. Let's take the both hands on the floor and transfer the weight to the left leg, Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. If you need to support yourself with both hands, please do it. If you can, take the only left hand on the floor and lift that leg and open up. That's beautiful. But don't stress about this at all if it's not there, right? Keep on breathing, guys. Keep on breathing. With time, as we practicing just one step at a time, everything is gonna get easier. Body is gonna get stronger and more flexible. In commitment, once you see the results, you have more passion to practice even more often. So let's slowly take it back down and step back to your plank. Push down with me, guys. Set your knees on the floor. If you have to, set your knees on the floor. Come on up, reach all the way. Please expand and back to your downward facing dog. Both feet, sit bones, hips width apart, hands, shoulders width apart. Rest, restore, lift your heels. Couple more rocking movements. Lift, navel in, relax that neck. Your neck is a continuation of your spine. It has to be rested in order that back to lengthening and softening. And let's go ahead and lift our toes, step, walk or hop to the front again. Halfway neutral spine, pull forward, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway, we're going back to the chair. We're going to do a couple variations of this chair pose. So let's take our right heel up, lift, brace, guys, all the way. Long extended arms and lead from your heart. Set your heel back, reach all the way up, brace, expand. And go back to the full forward fold. Again, relax, restore, all the way, reach up, halfway. Utkata Asana or chair pose, all the way, big press. And lift your left heel right now. And breathe, guys. Lead with the heart. Open up those arms. Big sweep. Set that heel back on the floor. Hips forward, heart up, exhalation, all the way in, full, forward, fold, again, all the way, relax, restore. Great job, guys. Look halfway and we're going to step our left foot this time about 3/4 of your Trikonasana legs. So a little bit less distance in between the feet, not as wide. Square your hips and fold forward, guys. Relax the neck. Just allow your body to breathe in through the nose, out through that nose. Just let your body be. Don't force anything, and please consider to use your tools, your blocks. Support yourself. And just a couple more breaths here. Lift halfway and we're going to bend our left knee this time. So bend your left knee, guys, and fold forward again. Hold your right toes on the floor though. And again, you don't have to go deep, right? But just do your best. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, release, and relax. Practicing with the joy, guys. At the end of the day, this is the part of our life, and we chose to do the yoga practice today. So let's spend this time joyfully. Come back, and again, both knees soft and extended. If you have the support up here, do it. And fold forward. Soft shoulders, neutral curve of the spine, but that fold forward comes from the hips no matter what. We're going to bend our left knee again, but this time we're going to lift the toes up. There's few variations for the arms, just like we did on the other side. So take your arms on this side, right here, or support yourself, or give the front leg, right leg a good quality hug. Don't force anything again. Be patient with your body. The body will open just if you take a good care of it. Slowly take it back and transfer the weight towards the right. So support yourself as long as needed, guys, or go ahead and take just your right hand on the floor, and we're going to open ourselves to half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Just use the blocks for the balance underneath the right hand right now. Breathe actively. The balance requires a lot of breath. Our balance very much connected with our breathing. If there is not enough of oxygen during the practice, the body becomes very unbalanced, very stiff. Come back to the center, and guys, step back to your plank with me. Let's go ahead for push down, Chaturanga Dandasana, Ashtanga Vinyasa transition. You're doing that. Reach and back to the downward facing dog. Great job. Relax the neck all the way, shoulder blades apart. Focus on the spaciousness in the chest, in the hips, all the way through. Breathe, guys. Let's go ahead and take our right hand over the left to recover it back fully. If you don't use the crisscross, maybe it's right here, maybe you have to drop your knee on the floor, knees on the floor. Please don't leave the weight on the shoulders and wrists. Shift it back towards the hips, and let's do the other direction. Draw the left towards the right. Relax, restore, expand, recover. Downward facing dog. It's a beautiful asana for relaxation. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Let's bring the knees on the floor, and today we're going to practice hero pose. So let's go ahead and split our feet and move slightly closer towards the front, because if you have more range of movement, you might be able to recline hero pose. So if not, we're just going to sit up here. There's always an option to put block underneath the seat bones and just sit on the block until your hips and feet will open. So if you do practice the recline position, go ahead on your elbows and just spend some time here. And if you practice in the full one with me, you can go ahead and just fall down on your back, close your eyes, and just enjoy the relaxation. But again, we are not going to lay down fully or even recline until we sit nice and flat with our seat bones, without the blocks on the floor. Just again, be patient, guys, and take a good care of your body. And few more breaths. Few more breaths up here. Hands for the nose, and out through that nose. Great job, guys. Let's slowly start to come back up all the way and bring your both knees on the floor. We're going to practice Ustrasana today, or camel pose. So tuck the toes to begin with, and if you have to support your back, then we support our back. And let's do the first one together here. So fingertips down, thumbs outside, hips forward, heart up. Breathe, guys. Very good. And let's take it back down. We have to repose it. So we're going to take the hands on the floor and extend in the downward facing dog to rest it back just for the breath or two. Then send those knees back on the ground and go ahead and repeat what you just did, or take your hands on the heels and hips forward to stop. Don't overdo your camel pose. Be patient with your back. Don't force that back bend as well. And release the back bend. Let's go back to the downward facing dog, just making sure that we restore that back, relax that back, drop the crown all the way, and we're gonna do just one more. So this time you can repeat the one you did, the first one, the second one, or you can come with me. I'm gonna do the bind, so both hands together, shoulder blades connected, hips forward, don't force it, back bend. It's a C curve of the spine, not a broken L. Keep on breathing. One step at a time. And slowly come back. Let's again repose it in the downward facing dog with me. Relax your neck. Breathe, guys. Hold a very good quality downward facing dog plan. Then bring those knees on the floor. Crisscross your feet, and we will finalize our practice today with a seated forward fold. So let's make sure that we draw the hips outside. It's going to help you to open more space. Reach up and fold forward with me. If you need to stay higher, then stay higher. Send your hands. You don't have to go all the way through. And we're gonna spend a few quality inhalations and exhalations up here, focusing inside the body, focusing on being present, not in yesterday challenges and not in the tomorrow expectations, just practicing on being here, being now. And again, just allow your body to be relaxed. Everything starts with the good intentions, guys. So give yourself the good, kind, loving intentions inside that body, and the body will start to open. So just few more breaths. And then slowly start to come back up. Take your shoulders back a few times. Take your hands behind and just expand through the heart. Making sure that everything feeling right. Let's go ahead and bring our both feet up front, crisscross. You can extend your legs if that feels better, if that feels right. Let's close our eyes, guys. And again, let's focus inside on being present, preserving that sensation of being alive after practice. Life is so precious, and we don't want to lose the time. We don't want to spend the hours and days and weeks and months and years and don't even know how we got there. So awareness, presence, that's where the life happens. So let's put more love, more kindness, and more gratitude inside our hearts. Bring your both hands, namaste. Look inside that heart. Smile with your heart and flows for the rest of this day with a true joy. Namaste.